Welcome back. John Fedro here with mobilehomeinvesting.net, and it's really cool to see what good, proper siding is supposed to look like. It's clean, it's nice, it's bright, it's got few holes in it. There are some there, of course, but there are not many holes. This is obviously something that a mobile home owner would be proud to have. Now, the rest of the home, you can see, is at a little bit of a lackluster. It does need to be painted, but after you do that, it's going to look great. You got actually a combination of these are both aluminum panels, aluminum going horizontal and actually vertical, something that you don't see often. But this skirting, we're talking about the siding right now, the skirting though, a little bit dense, dings, come here and follow over me over here, but that is vinyl siding, or vinyl skirting, excuse me. Most skirting is going to be vinyl type skirting nowadays. It's typically how you order it. It's pretty cheap for a single wide, $300 to $600, depending on the material and the grade of vinyl skirting that you use. This is the after effect of lawnmowers, weed whackers, age, I'd say pine cones and trees hitting it, or vermin and animals hitting it. Skirting is really important because it helps keep out animals. It helps keep in heat and insulation. When it's really cold, you can kind of hear the wind right now, but if it was super cold, it would get really cold underneath there if the ventilation was too open and the insulation wasn't keeping the heat in there and the cold air out. These right here, off topic, wind straps, you can take a look at them, not installed properly. They should not be doing that, obviously. Here, follow me. Okay, so this is the skirting. You can see again how they have it's just chopped up. Animals can get in there. They can mess with and eat your wiring underneath the home. Also can damage your ductwork for your AC. And they actually sell a skirting guard. I'll put the link somewhere in the description of this video. Let's go ahead and take a look. You can see what the skirting actually looks like. Let me grab a piece here. And this is what you're going to buy if you get vinyl siding. I highly recommend it. If ever I do skirting changes, it's vinyl siding. This is vinyl, this material. This is aluminum. And what they most likely did with this is this aluminum, they didn't buy it like this. They could have just made it and then just put to protect the skirting. You see, skirting can be made really out of anything. You can make it out of barrels of hay, I've seen, lattice material, fencing material. Obviously, this is proper vinyl skirting that they sell at a Home Depot type of store or a mobile home parts type of store in your town or online. When you buy it, it's going to come in these long sections, and you're going to need some tin snips or some scissors to cut it. You're going to need a level, a tape measure, and how you want to gauge how much you actually need of this. How many linear feet do I need? Well, you want to take the perimeter in feet. So let's say it's 100 feet around this entire single wide mobile home. Multiply that by let's say this is 2 feet from the ground, about 2 inches underground to right about here, about 2 feet. So 2 feet, the height, multiplied by the perimeter, that's 200 linear feet to go around the entire home. And we'll just go ahead and put this back. So this is the skirting panel. This is what's called the top front, or the this is the top front. This part right here, you can see nailed into the actual mobile home that's holding this top front. This back part is called the J channel, or the top back. And then you have this piece of skirting material that you're going to put right here. And that closes down, obviously not at the moment. And then there's a bottom track right there. It's got some spikes in it to keep it in the ground and whatnot. And again, there's the hurricane or the wind strap. This one's nice and tight, how it should be. And that's right down there as well. If you have some of this bowing right here, this is because the mobile home is settling. It's not a terrible situation. We really have to go inside. I've already know that it's not a terrible situation. It's probably been like that for 10 or 20 years, so it's fine. If this was the front of the road and it looked like this, I'd go ahead and take these out and trim them to make it look nice. Or some of the ones with a lot of holes, if this was the curbside where everyone saw, I would take some of the ones out back, and some nicer ones out back, and replace them with the ones in front. That way the curb appeal, without spending any money, you're just switching them out, is really nice. Keep in mind, if you're measuring a home, if it's different sizes, like if you have a hill that you're on, you're going to have to take into account the different lengths. So when you're ordering, you're skirting from wherever you're ordering it, any types of material that you want, just keep in mind, of course, that you have to make sure that you do have enough skirting material. We did talk about the tools that you'll need: level, tape measure, tin snips, cap punch tool to go ahead and make those interconnect together, tape measure, like we said. Let's actually go over here. When you're inside of a mobile home park, and this is something cool, because as we look around, we'll see a bunch of different materials for the skirting. And that's really cool, because in mobile home parks, usually the park manager sort of mandates, well, you need vinyl, or it has to be this type of color. So if you're in a mobile home park, keep in mind that your mobile home is probably vinyl or what type of skirting that you can have. Look, there's a big hole right there. Oh, over here, look at this. You got mix and match colors right here. All these different colors, you can see they've just been added over time, but it does the job. Now, on your own piece of land, pretty much the sky is the limit. And I've seen some really cool types of skirting. Again, barrels of hay. I saw a barn door that was converted into a piece of skirting. It looked amazing from an old barn on a mobile home property. And you want to talk to your local code enforcement. But most types of skirting are stone, wood, anything that keeps the natural elements out, keeps animals out, insulation under the home grate, and can allow it to be ventilated. So right over here you have some steel, just corrugated steel. Over there, that looks a combination of aluminum, and then also you have some vinyl siding over here. And these homes are all aluminum sided. You can tell because these panels go horizontally and they're made out of aluminum. Hope nobody's home in there. Okay. So that was the mobile home skirting volume. I hope that made a lot of sense. I hope that this helped you. I hope that showed you that obviously there's the material to consider. There's the length of your home, the size of your home. Who's going to put that in? A handyman can charge a couple $100s to have this done. It should take a day or two or three at most, depending on single wide, double wide. But that's the, mobile home skirting can really make a home pop. It should match. It can be an accent to a home. So very, very cool stuff. Something to consider if you're an investor investing in mobile homes. Don't put a lot of money into your skirting. Basic, simple, inexpensive vinyl skirting, will be enough, and will keep it safe, protected, insulated, everything that you need. That's what I highly recommend. Thank you so much for watching this. Any comments or concerns, support@mobilehomeinvesting.net. My name is John Fedro. Talk to you soon.